Guys, can you even see me? I've got my coat on and everything, but it's 5 o'clock. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go out now. It's like 5 o'clock. I've got everything ready to go out. Got my coat on, obviously. Shoes on. I've got my shopping bags. But I didn't go out because the house opposite me on the corner has covered the bush and hedges, I think it's all a hedge, with this stuff, like stretchy kind of netting. And when I was just about to go out, this was ages ago by the way, like over half an hour ago, I sat and watched them doing it on my phone, like on the camera, and it looks horrific. And also, I don't think you're allowed to trick or treat this year, so I don't know why they're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, no other house on here has got Halloween decorations up except for next door, and I think they've only got it up because I think if they didn't put it up, the little idiot would probably kick off about it. And all they've got up, they've not got the normal stuff up, they've got this thing that looks like a person hanging down, because sometimes I think it's her next door and it's not. But no one else on here. And it's Wednesday today. Normally, Halloween stuff would have been up weeks ago on here. And it just isn't. I took my coat off and I've gone cold. Would appear my coat was keeping me warm, but I've got stuff to do, so I just... Oh, can you hear that rain? That's in the conservatory. Whoa. It's because the dog's had that door open, because she's been in lead in there. I literally just went out the house because the Amazon guy left my parcel ages ago, because I was planning on going out and I haven't. So I thought I'm going to have to grab that because it started to rain. And where it is, well, it's covered, but it's still, if it's rains for ages, it does get damp in there. So I've just grabbed that, and then I saw him come back next door. They've got the daughter in nursery. It's probably good for her because the little shit next door, he bullies his sister, threatens her, pushes her over, does all sorts of really evil things to her. So it's probably good that she's in nursery, because then she gets to play, well, she probably will get to play with other children her age and doesn't have to put up with him kicking off at her for no reason. So I think my makeup, well, I'm doing my makeup every day this week anyway, so I don't know if you've seen my hair. I know I've shown it. I mean, obviously we're going for 35 years, this is the length it would be, because this is the length it was on the person who said they've been growing the hair for 35 years. So I think, you know, when she was saying that, I could smell something called bullshit. Just saying. Where's my drink? What's there? So I'm not going now. I'm all dressed. But I want to get dressed every day this week. Just not necessarily in jeans and trainers. But I'm going to put my wash dryer in the dryer. Might as well chat. You know, give myself more to, what's it called? Edit. But I think what I'm going to do is, because I wanted to go and get a wrap and stuff, so I think I'm going to order a Subway. Oh, I just found something that's meant for the dog. Where's the little doggy? Would you like this? Sissy? Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I thought something else was wrapped in that, and it would appear it's a bone. And she doesn't even eat it all. She leaves big chunks of it, and then I'm going having to walk around picking up bits of bone. And it weren't even really weight who had that. So yeah, I think I'm going to order Subway and Uber Eats in a couple of hours. So if I keep myself busy for a couple of hours, I'm going to then order a sandwich from Uber Eats, because I won't go to the supermarket tomorrow because it's the day before I do my weekly shop. So I think I'm just going to sort out some laundry, like take it out the dryer, fold it, and put my sheet in and get that drying so I can put it back on. With it raining like that, it means the little terror next door won't be out. Even though I think it was, I don't know if it was this week or last week. We're on the second week of half term, by the way, here, but I know it's the first week in other parts in the country. So he'll be going back to school next week. Well, they all will. But the other day, he came out and I heard his mum say, you can only be out if you're going in someone's house, because it was raining. And he was like, okay. And then he went and knocked on a few houses and there was no one in. And then he stood outside me and my car for about an hour and a half. And then she come out to smoke again, because she's a smoker. And she was like, oh, who are you playing with? And he said someone's name. And she went, oh, I thought they'd gone out for the day. And he went, oh no, I didn't mean him. And he said someone else's name. And then she's like, well, where is he? She's like, oh, he went, oh, he's just gone in. He'll be back out in a minute. She said, well, if you're not in someone's house, you have to come in because it's raining. He's like, yeah, I'm going in his house. And he just ran off. And then I could see him stood out back. Do you know, like outside of my house? I could just see him. So I just thought, well, if you want to stand out in the rain by yourself for hours, then go ahead. But he clearly didn't want to be in the house. But, you know, why would you stand in the rain for hours and pretend that your friend is playing with you when your friend went out for the day? Because his mum would probably find out, because some of the mums talk to her sometimes. So one of the mums might go, oh, we went to such and such on such a day, and she probably would go, oh, I thought Leo was playing with you, and he'd be like, no, we were here. But yeah, he clearly did not want to. Sorry, I'm just folding stuff off the radiator. I hope you can still hear me. I mean, who knows when I'm going to get my new bloody phone. They've said that they've ordered it from the manufacturer, but I can't put that in the bin. God knows when I'm going to get it, but it's ordered, so I can't imagine it would be a massive amount of time, because I could go elsewhere. See, do you know what annoys me is, my new contract started, but I don't have a phone, and you get 14 days to try out your new phone from when the contract starts, and my contract started about half an hour ago, because I got the text messages saying that I've switched over to that plan. So technically what they're doing is wrong, because if I don't get my phone in those 14 days, I can't cancel the phone even though I've not had it, which is a load of rubbish really. So it shouldn't officially start or switch over until I've actually got the actual phone in my hands. Do you know what I mean? So if I get it in 10 days time, I only have 4 days to decide, whereas normal people, they get the phone and then the tariff starts once they've got the phone. But no, it said that my tariffs have just turned over. That means my bill date will go from the 30th, which it is now, to the, is it the 28th today? Wednesday the 28th? 29th? Yeah. I know that's only 2 days different. I've just paid for one. Well, paid it early. I'm sure I've set it up to come out my bank anyway, but I wonder if you can change it. Do you know, it was funny because I went onto my account about half an hour to an hour before they text me to say it's switched over, just to see if there's any progress on my phone. But then again, I'm constantly getting text message updates telling me they don't have it. Well, you don't need to keep telling me you don't have it. I've had emails and all sorts. I've had more communication from them in the last, not even 24 hours. I think I bought it at like midnight or something. But I've had more communication in that time than I've had in years off them. I don't need all this communication. I don't need to be constantly told you don't have it in stock. I know it's not in stock, and I know I kind of effed up by not buying it when I first went on, when it was in stock before it was released. But no, it's because I know how expensive this month's going to be, so I was like, oh, I don't know. Yeah. But I knew I wanted the phone. Anyway, when I went on, oh god, I just got things out the dryer that's full of static, and I'm getting little annoying shocks off stuff. I went on and it showed me my history of phones. So I have the 8 Plus at the moment because, like I said, my phone died when I went for an X-ray and it never switched on again. So I got it in August instead of October, and I ended up with the last model when the new model was coming out 2 years ago. So there's only one time where I got it early, but it tells me all the different colours I've had. Like I said, I've had white, I've had silver, I've had rose gold, and I've got silver now, I think, as well. I've never had the graphite one, or whatever colour they want to name it. Oh, there's something that... Ah! There's loads of static by the dryer because my dad put a fleece in, and it's on the dryer door, and as I walked to go towards it to pick it up, that was what was giving me the shocks. I stepped backwards and touched the fridge, and I got a big shock. I don't know why I'm laughing, because I'm scared to now touch this jacket. I need to pick it up, but I don't want to pick it up. Oh my god. Guys, I'm too scared to pick this jacket up, and I need to, because it's on the, I literally put it on the door of the dryer when I was getting everything out, because it had static on it, but now I'm scared to touch it. I don't want another bloody shock. Oh my god. Do I have any? Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Oh, I better still get a shock. I'm scared to touch anything. In case I get a shock again. Oh, this is horrible, because I'm literally scared to touch something. This is bloody ridiculous, isn't it? I'm literally scared to touch anything. I don't want another shock. I'm just going to stand here and do nothing because I'm scared to get a shock. Do you know, I used to live in a house. I'm trying to touch something, but I'm scared to touch it. Right, the wall's fine. Oh god, I'm so scared. Oh, I think the little moron's outside. She's eating a bone. I'm using that to get the jacket off the dryer door. If I stood outside like they normally do, stand and watch me, they'll think I'm a complete weirdo because I've just literally walking across the room with this thing that you can pick things up with without bending over. You want a drink? You're dribbling it. You're a bloody dribbler, aren't you? Yeah, I'm a dribbler. I dribble more on the floor than I get down my throat. a nice bone. Yeah, I can get you. It wasn't mine though. It's a nice. You left loads of bits for me. Yeah. You wouldn't do another load, would you? Big strong doggy. You're not having anything else. You're a chunk. You're a chunky. Oh, pretty girls. You need a B-A-T-H. I won't say the word because you hate it, don't you? You smell a lamb. I do. Anyway, I need to keep busy to justify having a Subway. I've never ordered Subway to be delivered before. I wonder if they've got a really restricted menu. Oh, I need to touch the bloody dryer. Oh, wait a minute. I ain't got anything, sweetheart. Don't look at me like that. She looks at me like she's saying, oh, I've not eaten for 10 years. When I know very well she has. She always gives me that bloody look. Even if she's just had something, I'm like, you've just had something, and then she looks at me even sadder. In her face all over her bed now. She thinks I don't know what she's doing, but I know exactly what she's doing. Because I know what that sounds like. You wiping your face all over your bed? I know you are. I heard you, you little bugger. So, well, it's my bed. If I want to wipe my face all over it, I will. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Right. Let's keep busy. Rome wasn't built in a day. Watch me sit down and start doing something. Well, it's alright if I sit down and edit. Alexa, who is Richie Sambora?
According to Wikipedia, Richard Stephen Sambora is an American rock guitarist, singer, songwriter and producer, best known as the lead guitarist of the rock band Bon Jovi for 30 years. Sambora and lead singer John Bon Jovi formed the main songwriting unit for the band. He has also released 3 solo albums, Stranger in This Town in 1991 and Discovered Soul in 1998.
Aftermath of a Lowdown.
Released in September 2012.
I got 3. Siri, what is the weather outside? Siri, what is the weather like outside? Siri. Siri, play alerts. Siri. Siri. Oh, she's not called Siri. It's Alexa. It's not. Did you realise before I realised that I've just been calling Alexa Siri? Alexa, what is the weather outside?
In Darwin, it's 6 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect showers, with a low of 4 degrees. Hope your Wednesday is going well.
Alexa, do I have any alerts?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, do I have any notifications?
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. For M, a shipment is due to arrive today.
Alexa, what was the last 5 things I ordered on Amazon?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, what is my latest Amazon order?
A package for M's order was delivered. A package should arrive today. Another package should arrive tomorrow, containing hide and squeak eggs. Another package should arrive Friday, the 30th of October. Another 4 packages are on the way.
Some of those things aren't for me, guys. I mean, I don't know if you understood what Alexa just said. One of the packages has hide and squeak eggs in it. That's a baby's game. Oh God, for those of you who think I'm pregnant, I'm not. I mean, doesn't mean I'm not had a baby and hidden the baby. There's a TikTok account, as some of you may know, may not know, called the Smithy family, and they are basically trying to get as much children, teenager, adult kind of presents for people who won't be getting anything for Christmas. Sounds like me last year. And they've got an Amazon wish list. And I don't have a ton of money, but I went on initially and bought 2 of the cheaper items, not the cheapest. There's some items that are like £2 on there, so there's something that everyone can afford basically. Because everyone, no matter how broke you are, you've got £2 to spare. But there are people who don't get presents, and the Smithy family want to do as much as they can, and they put together this. I've just tied my hair up. Tying my hair up means I mean business. So yeah, there's hundreds and hundreds of things on this list. Well, they've not put hundreds on, but a lot of the stuff they want 60 of. So I bought 2 things. One of them's the hide and squeak eggs. I think all of us had those when we were a baby. The brand's told me, and it's like a box of eggs, and they've got eggs in, and when you take them off, the different colours and shape, the thing is a different shape. The shell, I think, you have to try and put it back on the correct one. And I bought something else, I can't remember what it was, because I think that's being delivered today. And then they're trying to get, I think they put 50 stockings on the list, and they're these felt ones. And then I bought 2 of them, which is not even, like I bought them Tuesday, they're not going to be delivered till between Saturday and Monday. And he's put it up to 200 that they want. They've like got 160 of them, because it tells you how many they've got. And then I went back on yesterday and I bought 2 or 3 more things, and I bought something else today for them. Yeah, I can't really afford to do it, but at the end of the day, there's children, like babies, young children, teenagers, and even adults that are not going to get anything for Christmas. And like last year I didn't really get anything, and it's not nice. Even like if someone just bought you something that was a tenner and put it in a gift bag, it's better than not getting anything. There's lots of children, like babies don't understand, but like when they get to a certain age, they do start to understand it. And when you go for the list, you see there's stuff for babies upwards, and there's stuff for adults, like the sleeping bags, because some people are homeless and they're not gonna be sleeping inside, or there's some people that have a house but they can't afford to have the gas and electric. And I'm in the position where I've got gas, I've got electric, I've got water, I've got broadband, I've got like an expensive mobile phone coming, and so I really have more than a lot of those people. But there was years when we struggled, like really struggled. We couldn't do a weekly food shop. We had to go to the shop like daily at one point when my dad did. I didn't go to the house, he used to go to the shop, and he would get whatever he could afford. And you know, if we got some money in that week, we would eat the rest of the week. Like, you know, it has been hard for us at times, and I know people give me a lot of crap because I just buy lots of stuff all the time, but I go without other stuff. Like, I don't go out. Do you know what's annoying me today? It's really itching me and irritating there, so I don't know if I've got eyelash glue or I'm reacting to the eyelash glue, because the eyelash glue, you know, is quite old. I've had these lashes for about a year. I mean, I don't know how long eyelash glue is meant to last, but there's been times like when I was younger, when I had nothing. I didn't get anything for my 11th birthday because my mum's mum had just died a couple of weeks earlier. So I didn't get anything for my 11th birthday. I got nothing. I had a birthday cake that was made for me by, I mean, she's not technically my sister-in-law, but she's the mother of my niece and my nephew, and she was with my brother for years, and I grew up with her. So even though she's not technically my sister-in-law, she is. I feel like I've got glue in my actual eye. But yeah, I didn't have anything for my 11th birthday. For my 12th birthday, oh god, I had a perm. I always wanted curly hair, right? and I had a perm, and it wrecked my hair. And I had all, like, she cut loads of short layers in, and I hated it. And then I had a birthday party for my 12th birthday. I forgot the footage of that, but it won't be going on the internet because it was at a swimming pool called Waves that had a wave machine. And I had a birthday party. I think it was 10 of us, and we had a meal. I can't even remember why I had a birthday party for my 12th birthday, but I did. I think maybe I asked for one, I don't know. But because I had the party, I didn't have a present other than my mum let me wreck my hair having a perm that dropped out. But then again, I went swimming 3 days later. I always wanted curly hair. It wasn't like a tight perm, it was a really loose perm. Oh, my pole's going to be delivered on the 29th. Oh, when's it, the 29th? Is that tomorrow? Is it tomorrow, guys? I'm getting my phone tomorrow. Ah! Oh, well, there you go. I'll get my phone tomorrow. So, yeah, I will buy more stuff from that wish list because I remember, do you know how I said that we know this millionaire? My dad used to work for this millionaire, and when my dad first, I hate having my hair tied back when I'm on camera. When my dad first started to work for this millionaire, it was literally just before Christmas, and I was either 14 or 15, and my dad didn't have any money for Christmas, and it ended up so I was able to have presents, and also that we would be able to get like turkey and everything. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had the Christmas that we had. But because like when he came into my dad's life, it was like when we were like financially at the worst we'd ever been. Me, my dad, my mum didn't live at home. If it wasn't for him, like it would have been like no presents, no turkey. My dad was talking about getting a chicken, and like it would have been like really crap. But then again, my dad ruins Christmas every year. Oh my god, it's like itchy burning kind of feeling. But I put them on. I put them on a couple of hours ago, and it's still irritating me. So because of like him coming into my dad's life, or our life, when we didn't have much money, my dad kind of felt indebted to this person. So he worked for this person for years. His wages never went up. He used to work obscene amount of hours for the wages and do all kinds of things, and the wages never went up. But it was really good to my dad. This guy, even though he is a control freak, he was good to my dad. He'd like go to the pub with my dad every night, and he would buy my dad loads of drinks. Yeah, my dad would buy him drinks, but technically he was paying for his own drinks because he was paying my dad to work for him. But he did take care of my dad. But then my dad's always had the qualification to do what he's doing now. Like he's had it since before I was born. And I'm not going to say what he does, but it was me who said to him, like, maybe you should start maybe taking on some work in your spare time. And he started to build up a client base. He only had a few at first, but that was just a little bit of extra money coming in, because what he was earning from this person wasn't a massive amount. Yeah, it made us better off in general, but it, you know, we couldn't afford any extras. We didn't have carpet in our house for years because we couldn't afford to put carpet down. I had quite a few hand-me-down sofas, like sofas off like family and like dad's friends and stuff, because we couldn't afford it. So as much as a lot of you get annoyed at me for buying little bits and pieces, because I don't think I buy a lot compared to what most people buy, you know, I have been without anything. Like I didn't even, like once when I was like 14 or 15, I used to have about 4 items of clothes. 2 of the things I could wear as an outfit outside the house, and the other 2 were like really so casual and worn out it could only be worn around the house. So every time I left the house, I'd wear the same outfit because that's all I had. I didn't have a winter coat for years. So I know what it's like to struggle, and yeah, there's people who've had it worse than I've had it. So I can't complain. And yeah, I'm in a position where I live in what some people would call a nice house. And a lot of people think I don't earn money, but I do earn money. I just don't put that side of my life on here. But at the end of the day, I know what it's like to have nothing and have no one in my life, because I don't really have a family. Yes, I have a family, but I don't have a family, if that makes sense. Like, my mum left when I was 12 and she has no maternal feelings towards me, which is fine. I'm over it now because I've had years to get over that. And I do have brothers, but one isn't a very nice person. The other one only wants to know anyone, really, if he benefits from it. So, and my mum has a big family because all her family go to my doctors. And my doctor was shocked when she found out who some of them were, but I don't spend time with them. We're not that sort of family. So I know what it's like to not have anyone or have anything. So if I can, I will buy as many items off that list as I humanly possibly can. So if you know, not on TikTok and you want to donate and buy something, whether or not you've got £5 or £100, join TikTok or go on Instagram and follow the Smithy family. Make sure it's the right one, because since they've opened this Amazon wish list, and all of this stuff's going to various charities, by the way, people have opened up fake accounts to try to get free stuff sent to them, which is wrong. I don't know. I mean, I'm I'm starting to think there's people with no morals in this world. Like, I say to attract all the nutters, but yeah, go and follow them. There's loads of different things on the list. If you can afford to spend £100, then you could get a couple of Amazon Fire tablets. There was 10 on the list. I think they've got 5 so far. But yeah, it's up to you what you buy. But I will try and get as much off that list. I'm hoping they carry on the list for as long as possible and add more things, and hopefully, like, I was watching them on TikTok today, they had one van full of things just for themselves today, and it took the Amazon guy who's delivering it about an hour and a half to scan everything. So yeah, I will keep buying more stuff. I'm going to leave it until next week now. I just need to get my biggest bill date on Friday out of the way, and I need to tax my car. What I'm convinced I'm going to forget to do it. I should just do it today, but I'm sick of spending money. I just spent a ridiculous amount last night. I had to insure my car, which has annoyed me, because just to save myself monthly, I've paid it in one go, but I had to save it to do that. I mean, if it was any more expensive, if it was like another £100, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I'm lucky my insurance has gone down and that I could do it. But I've had to, like, I'd only saved 3/5 of it, so I still had to put 2/5 towards it. And then I paid for something else that I needed to pay for to just get it out of the way. But there's other stuff that I need to pay for. But I'm going to try and buy either one of the, if they've got any Amazon tablets left on the list, I'm either going to buy one of them, or I'm going to buy, they've got like a trampoline thing, and I think that's 20, and I think there's a scooter that's 15, so that's 35, and then I'll get something else with the other 15. So that's what I'm going to try and do next week, but hopefully they'll continue with the list, and I'll buy more stuff leading up to Christmas for them, because the only person that I buy for Christmas is my dad, really, and that is really, really hurting me. It's not hurting, it's just like kind of half burning, half itching. And also, if it does get inflamed, I'm not going to be able to tell because of the colour of my eyeshadow. I just know that I really want to pull my lash off because it's really irritating me right there. It's on my eyelid, it's not in my eye, so I don't know if it's because the glue's over a year old. I mean, I don't know how long you're meant to leave eyelash glue for, and I need to stop filming because I need to edit. I don't know how many videos I've got, because if I do start them from tomorrow, I've still got stuff on my phone, so I probably should work out by looking at how many clips I've got, how much footage I've got, so then I can work out how many videos I've got and see if I can get them all up in November. Who knows? You know what? This week hasn't gone to plan at all, and I know it's only Wednesday. I did like have the plan to film every day up until my birthday and put it together in just one vlog for my birthday, but I just don't think that's going to happen, because I want to pull my lash off so bad. It is really irritating me right there. And it could be the glue. It could be how old the glue is. I mean, how long can you leave glue for? I'm going to go and have a look to see what I can get on Subway. See, I'm meant to be keeping busy till my dad comes home. And he could be home at anywhere from 9, not 9. I was thinking 1700, I was thinking 1900 and I said 9. Guys, I took my lashes off. It was so sore there. I just picked what I want from Subway if I get Subway, but now I'm like, I don't know if I want Subway. I do and I don't, and it's all because I was going to go and get stuff to make a sandwich with, so I probably should get the Subway. You can't order the full menu, that's the annoying thing. I was going to get the steak with the cheese. I've had that before in the past, with salad, and there's a meal deal, the foot-long meal deal, because I know I won't eat a foot long. It just means I can cut it in half and put the other half in the fridge for tomorrow or later on if I want to eat it later on. So it's $9.99, and then delivery's like $3.79. It's like, do you want to tip the driver? But someone told me to tip the driver because if you tip the driver, you're more likely they're going to pick your order up and you're going to get it quicker. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but obviously you can cancel the tip up to an hour after they leave, so if they don't give you a good service, you know, they lose the tip, or you can add more to the tip. So you can add like 10%, 20%, 15%, and I was going to go for 10%, which is less than £2, but they get paid anyway, so we'll see. So I picked a cookie, I picked Sunbite crisps, you know, the Sunbite, whatever they're called, I love them. And I picked Cherry Pepsi Max, which I was addicted to last summer, and I've not really had it for maybe a year, so I thought I'd get that for a change. And then with delivery and everything, it was a lot of money. It's like, should I get Pizza Hut, because you can have a Pizza Hut for $11.99, but then do I really want to eat a pizza? Probably not. So I might get the Subway, we'll see. Anyway, I better get on, but I just wanted to say I've took the lashes off because it was just getting really stinky. Well, it wasn't stinky, it was like a combination between painful and very uncomfortable. And when I pulled them off, they were only just about stuck on anyway, so unless I've just cut the skin or something, but I probably should take all my makeup off, but I won't. The lighting isn't great in here, but I always have so much makeup under my eyes. I'm looking old this week. I want to get I want a ring back in there. I want a ring in there as well.